Never gets old. Never gets old.
Punch him in the nose. My gosh. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, no.
Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick. This is my girlfriend, Wynn. And today we are reacting to The Dark Knight Rises, the conclusion of the Dark Knight trilogy. I, of course, have seen this before, showing you for the very first time. We're also continuing with some other Batman movies. So we just reacted to Batman Mask of the Phantasm. Please check that video out if you want to see that reaction. Not everyone sees it on the channel. And also, please let us know. I'm considering diving into a bunch of DC animated movies. There's so many that I haven't checked out that I've heard good things about. So if you have any recommendations or which ones are worth watching, please let us know in the comments down below. Dark Knight Rises. We had a lot of fun with The Dark Knight, of course. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts, predictions?
I don't actually know how. I don't actually have any prediction because I feel like the last one ends. I think kind of wrap up. We have the lie about him, Batman.
Yes, taking the blame for the murder of Harvey Dent.
Cops is hunting him, so maybe we get to see a little bit of that. He on the run, maybe. That's what I predict. But who is gonna be the villain or what's gonna happen? I don't know.
You don't know anything about that, right? Yeah, you haven't seen any trailers, nothing. No. Going into this very completely blind, which excites me. And also, we will be continuing with more Batman next week. So we're going to be checking out the 1989 Batman with Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to see that. If you want to see it on Patreon, it's already available for early access, along with the full version of this reaction if you care to support the channel. Let's just get right into it. The Dark Knight Rises.
I knew Harvey Dent.
It's that symbol again.
How do I keep missing it?
I believed in Harvey Dent.
I like how they could. I love this opening.
I do too. Sets the tone.
Dr. Pavel, I'm CIA. Why would I want them?
They were trying to grab your prize.
Don't tell me that, Bruce.
The Mask of the Man.
Bane.
First one to talk gets to stay on the...
That's a way to interrogate people.
Who paid you? Who wants to try next?
Very smart.
Would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane.
Bit of overkill.
Wow. Smart one.
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
They outsmart you guys or something.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Tom Hardy talking about his career.
You're a big guy.
For you.
You really used the ... in that sentence.
Getting caught part of your plan?
Of course.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
We got to find out what he told you.
Nothing.
Dashing this trade.
Oh.
You've got company.
Shh. They did what they said.
They really filmed this outside of a plane.
Oh,
like
really?
That. Yeah.
That's cool. For real?
The other plane on top is CG, but the other plane is real.
Wow.
Goodbye, wings.
Look like they've done this a lot. What?
Blood
They
transfusion.
took his blood alive? Like to give the other guy the blood or something? I don't know what they're doing. My gosh.
They expect one of us in the wreckage, brother.
And you drew the short straw.
The fire rises.
And talk about true faith in the cause.
I'll never leave the house after this.
Harvey Dent made Gotham a safer place 8 years ago.
Oh, it's been 8 years.
Yeah, a long time.
Mr. Wayne couldn't be here tonight. I'm sure he's with us in spirit.
He's also avoid public as Bruce Wayne.
Not so fast with the chow.
Sure, boss.
Commissioner Gordon.
This is hard for Gordon.
Yeah.
Telling the truth about Harvey Dent.
Are you actually gonna tell the truth?
Now, all I should say about the death of Harvey Dent is this. It has not been for nothing.
Why are your people using the main staircase?
And where's Mrs. Bolton? Tray on the table, lock the door again. Nothing more.
It's like Beauty and the Beast.
Batman.
Careful, girl.
Why are you wasting your time to a man who threw away your investment?
I could try explaining, but you understand only money, so why waste my time?
Burn.
Must be popular with his wife.
She took the kids and left for Cleveland.
Mayor's gonna dump him in the spring.
But he's a hero.
A war hero. This is peacetime.
That's got to be relatable for so many veterans, too.
Did you not listen to instruction?
Curiosity. What a way to deal with intruders.
It is Mr. Wayne, isn't it?
No, of course not.
Don't have the long nails.
Is that what they say about him?
You're in such bad shape.
That's a beautiful necklace. Reminds me of one that belonged to my mother. Her pearls are in this safe.
She's... Are you serious?
Nobody told me it was uncrackable.
Wow, so she's a criminal.
You wouldn't beat up a woman any more than I would beat up a cripple.
You think you're gonna get away?
Good night, Mr. Wayne.
Whoa, this is Batwoman.
Can I have a ride?
You read my mind. Let's go.
You did not read hers.
Perhaps you should stop letting them in this side of the house.
You should start learning to make your own bed. How were you dusting for prints?
She was.
Pretty soon we'll be chasing down overdue library books.
Librarians already do this.
Here you are, like we're still at war.
He doesn't fight peace yet.
Don't you want to know who he was?
Batman.
Let's go see about the congressman's wife.
Gordon never cared who actually is.
Yeah, he just kind of accepted
Yeah.
it as like the role of this guardian.
Master Wayne?
I love how after all the years he's still bringing Bruce breakfast.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Whoa. We have a bigger door this time.
Unless she's lost a lot of weight, she was wearing someone else.
What was she after?
My fingerprints. Print a toner, mixed with graphite, untraceable.
You two should exchange notes over coffee.
Set me up with a jewel thief.
Set you up with a chimpanzee if it brought you back to the world. You're not living, you're just waiting, hoping for things to go bad again.
Yeah.
7 years I waited, hoping that you wouldn't come back. Every year I went to Florence. I had this fantasy. Look across the tables and I'd see you there. Maybe a couple of kids. We both know that you'd made it. There was nothing here for you except pain and tragedy. I wanted something more for you than that. I still do.
Still hasn't given up on Bruce.
Very nice.
Notice they steal fingerprints.
I'm guessing you'll need his thumb. You don't count so good.
I'm counting to 10. Right now.
Gonna kill her.
My friend's outside, just hit send.
No one's gonna miss you.
Friend over there? Every cop in the city is missing him. You did just use his cell phone.
Man, you dumb. Oh my god, you're messing with the wrong person. She's so cool.
2 down.
Wow. Wow, she is good.
Call me?
Get her. Get her.
Got some heavy duty firepower.
Careful. Shit. This is their base.
Yeah, you're in their home turf.
Because it's just such a dangerous case. Careful.
No one goes in there till we know what's down.
So the police commissioner.
Yes. Oh no. It's like a whole organization, like a crime organization.
Why are you here?
The mask guy?
Answer him.
Give him a minute!
I was asking you,
You answer him.
and you brought him down here. Your weaknesses cost the lives of 3 others.
He's alone.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, the speech! Is that the truth in there? No. Ah, he's smart, man. Okay, careful.
He's dead.
You next.
Show me his body.
Exactly. Someone's watched a movie.
Follow him.
We can track you.
This guy's good.
Yeah, he's smart.
Yes.
Exactly. Proactive.
He's smart and he cares.
Yeah.
People, the other people are just too much of cowards.
Gordon's been shot. He needs you. He needs the Batman.
He knows.
Oh, he doesn't know or care who you are, but we've met.
Who?
Mom died when I was small. Dad got shot a couple years later. Angry in your bones.
He has such a hard life, man.
To hide the anger, practice smiling in a mirror. Right when I saw you, I knew who you really were. I'd seen that look on your face. I'm still a believer in the Batman.
So he just figured it out all himself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he just figured it out. Exactly.
He's a smart kid.
Bane?
He's a mercenary. No other, no names.
Do we still have any cars around the place?
1 or 2.
You're gonna get out!
Which hospital?
Whichever one Jim Gordon's in.
1 or 2? That's 1 or
the
2 of
same
your cars?
Lamborghini, right?
I
Or is
think
it
so.
different?
I think
Or
it's
is
the
it
same one.
Scar tissue on your kidneys, some damage to your brain tissue. Cannot recommend that you go hella skiing, Mr. Wayne.
You do more than that.
Business suit Batman.
We've written this together. Say you were gone.
Oh.
Batman has to come back.
It means so much to him.
I mean, they were kind of like these silent partners. They never met officially, but they did so much together.
It's also, I think, it gave Gordon such a motivation to do the job.
Yeah.
But that's Bruce Wayne. Mr. Wayne, Mr. Wayne.
Every celebrity wishes they could do that to the paparazzi.
Thank you so much.
How did he do that?
Some tech. Some Fox tech.
Proceeds go to the big fat spread. It's not about charity.
Who doesn't care about the world doesn't spend half his fortune on a plan to save it. So wounded when it fails that he goes into hiding.
You mind if I cut in?
He does mind, but what's he gonna do?
Bitter.
Why didn't you call the police?
I have a powerful friend who deals with things like this. Cat burglar.
Who are you pretending to be?
Bruce Wayne. You wouldn't want any of these folks realizing you're a crook.
You think I care what anyone in this room thinks?
Maybe one.
Take what I need from those who have more than enough.
Robin Hood. Those pearls do look better on you than they did in my safe. But I still can't let you keep them.
Really?
Just get her off.
Your wife said you were taking a cab home.
Pearls for a Lambo.
Don't
Just
say
you, sir?
anything.
Takes a little time to get.
Yeah, we get the music in.
Sit tight. Your majority keeps dangling at bay. Miranda Tate, you're smart. Quite lovely.
You talked to Alfred, didn't you?
Well, let me show you some stuff anyway, just for old time's sake. The bat. And it does come in black.
You can't sell him like that, man.
The autopilot's a better mind than mine to fix it.
Better mind.
I was trying to be modest. That's busy mind.
Painful.
Time for some physical therapy.
You're very welcome to try it, Alfred.
Happy watching. Thank you, sir.
Whoa, that is not bad.
Not bad at all.
He was trained by RYYZN. He's not to be trifled with.
True.
And the city needs me.
Your resources, your knowledge. He doesn't need your body or your life.
He's worried.
You're afraid that if I go back out there, I'll fail.
I think he's actually worried.
I'm afraid that you want to.
Oh, we just want him to get a life, a normal life.
Who's the helmet? We need faces for camera.
Yes, yes. Don't let them pass.
Need some more security.
I'm not risking my men for your money.
That cop, he never want to act in anything.
Not our money, it's everybody's. Mine's my mattress.
Where am I supposed to move it?
Back it up.
What if it's one of them?
I've got something.
What? Shit.
These poor hostages, man.
Back off, they've got hostages.
Are you gonna do anything? Oops. Oh.
Can't continue. You are in for a show tonight.
Yeah.
Not his first glimpse of the Batman.
Oh.
Sorry.
Are you serious? Are you serious, bro? You just want to get a look or what?
No.
I'm gonna do what Jim Gordon never could. Take down the Batman.
That's all he want to do.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about anything else. Such a bitch.
So what about the armed robbers?
Mm-hmm. You forget about that? Come on.
They just pass each other, Batman and Bane.
Robber, the son of a bitch who killed Harvey Dent.
Sure, that's what you care about.
8 years. He has to pick tonight.
It's drawing the cops off Bane.
Come on. He's back. He's back. Hey.
Little too late.
No. Now he's surrounded.
I mean,
This almost
what
feel like a trap.
response.
Almost feel like it. If you have a heart, you won't shoot.
I mean, he did say you're in for a show.
I think they just like have to watch it first.
Yeah.
He's as dumb as he dresses.
The guy wanna punch this guy, I swear. He trying to control himself.
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Never gets old. Never gets old.
Like a rat in a trap, gentlemen.
Gosh, I hate this guy.
Just maybe.
That's the new one?
Yep,
Oh my
yep.
gosh. How can you hate him? Come on.
Show was him.
That's beyond not having hockey pads.
Some girls in here.
Careful what you wish for.
You set her up for that line.
Dumb bitch.
Those heels make it tough to walk.
I don't know.
That's why you don't talk, okay?
Where is it? Clean slate.
Clean slate? Sound a little too good to be true.
You're lying! I took it to prototype stage.
They had nothing. Gangland meth.
Maybe not the best location.
Stay back!
Do they care about his life? It doesn't look like they care.
They just don't care.
We're not gonna help Batman. This girl team up in this movie, right? She's a criminal.
No guns, no killing.
Where's the fun in that?
But they have guns and they kill.
Oh, jump!
Warn me about getting into cars with strange men.
This isn't a good.
Shoot him! When do we shoot? Shoot!
Come on, you're a little bit impressed. I know you're cool, Bane, but you're a little impressed. So quiet, You know what I mean? Like a stealth mode even while flying, practically.
See you around.
That's it.
I had it under control.
I need to know what you did with Bruce Wayne's fingerprints.
A powerful friend. I sold his prints to Daggett. Seemed pretty interested in that mess at the stock market.
Let's go to hell.
She can't pull the same move.
That's what that feels like.
Taste of your own disappearing medicine.
That's a big announcement that I'm home. I love Alfred so much.
You've got your taste for wanting destruction back.
The police weren't getting it done.
They might have. His speed, his ferocity, his training. Power of belief, the League of Shadows resurgent.
Ra's al Ghul was the League of Shadows and I beat it. Bane is just a mercenary.
I had to listen to Alfred. He's smart.
Get this to Fox. What trades they were executing.
Get this to Mr. Fox, no more. I've sewn you up, I've set your bone, but I won't bury you. I've buried enough members of the Wayne family. Only one end to your journey. Leaving is all I have to make you understand.
Can't just move on. She didn't. She couldn't.
What if before she died, she wrote a letter saying she chose Harvey Dent?
So that's the truth he needed to know.
To spare you pain, I burnt that letter.
How dare you use Rachel to try to stop me?
The truth, Master Wayne. I'm sorry.
You expect to destroy my world. Think that we're gonna shake hands.
You can't do that to Alfred.
Is losing someone that I have cared for since I first heard his cries echo through this house.
It actually really hurt him.
Saving your life, and that is more important.
Goodbye, Alfred.
Oh, you can't do this to Alfred. Rachel's dead. He's alive.
Alfred?
Nobody bring your breakfast anymore.
Answering your own door? Wayne Enterprises is about to fall into the hands of John Daggett.
Don't hesitate. We need to convince the board to get behind her.
Oh.
Really that paranoid?
Want to plead the fifth?
Take control of Wayne Enterprises.
Can we trust her?
Guarantee its safety.
And if we can't,
Commissioned and flooded. I'm trusting you.
you have no choice.
I could have flooded this chamber at any time, and I'm choosing to trust you.
Yeah, he's not giving up completely on the project.
How's it feel to be one of the people, Wayne? Mr. Wayne, the time.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, he's essentially out of the company, right?
She been sleeping with
Not
him?
that we know of.
Clearly you don't know much of anything.
You just want someone to yell at.
Where is that man?
Speak of the devil.
Do I look like I'm running Wayne Enterprise?
Leave us.
No.
I'm in charge.
Do you feel in charge?
No.
Like, yeah, I'll leave. I'll leave.
Pure evil.
Necessary evil.
No.
There are always people you care about. Don't realize how much until they're gone. Batman could be anybody.
It's not much than you've got right now.
Actually, they're letting me keep the house.
Oh, that's a lot. The house a lot.
He needs to find Bane.
Tell him we'll think about it. I'm sorry they took all your money.
No, you're not.
I think she meant it.
John Daggett's body was just found in a dumpster.
Work a grid. I want him found. We're on it. Lose the uniform. You're working for me now. You're a detective now, son.
On my own now.
Do you have keys?
Never needed them.
Hope you didn't like me for my money.
Where's Alfred?
He left. My power's been shut off.
Or is that a Batman move?
I assumed your family was wealthy.
Not always. Not when I was young. An old mistake.
Made a few myself.
More than a few.
What he's gonna say about all the scars on his body?
I know, so many. It's like a lot of spelunking.
He's not actually move on.
I mean, it's a start. It's been 8 years. You know, everyone's been telling him to get back out there.
Wayne says you can get me the clean slate.
What you want it for? To keep it out of the wrong hand.
Don't trust me, huh?
I mean, why would he?
How can we change that?
Start by taking me to Bane.
Yeah, you have to earn it.
You asked.
That's so cool, man.
He's behind you.
Whoa, I love this shot. They work so well together, almost like they've been working together for a while or something.
I had to find a way to stop them trying to kill me.
Serious mistake. Not as serious as yours, I fear.
Oh my gosh.
Let's not stand on ceremony, Mr. Wayne.
Fight with him like this? I think he's too strong.
Victory has defeated you.
He's calling you out of shape.
Good, that's a good hit. He's too strong. Look at him. Ah, nice. 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 Punch his stomach.
You betrayed us. I'm here to fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny. Admirable, but mistaken.
Almost like a new training or something.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? I was born in it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. It was nothing to me but blinding. Because they belong to me.
Oh my gosh.
Show you where I have made my home.
Do something, oh my gosh, you can't fight with him like this.
Look a little familiar, Bruce.
Oh no.
It's like Fox should not have brought everything in one place.
Oh!
I can only imagine what the Joker would say if he saw that.
I think she just saw that guy for the first time, how evil he is.
Plus, she didn't know Batman was Bruce, you know. I wonder if she would have done that if she had known.
I got a line on the congressman's kidnapping.
Is he leaving?
Yeah, he's trying to get out of town.
Identification.
Not too fast.
Not so fast.
Why would you run?
It's not you I'm running from. You should be as afraid of him as I am.
Nolan's first Tarantino shot.
You don't fear death, you welcome it. When you truly understood the depth of your failure, you will destroy Gotham. Then you have my permission to die.
Such a cold line.
First time she broke out of women's correctional, she was 16.
You want to hold my hand?
She's gonna be fine.
Yes.
I think the board in the dark was not one of them.
We got some new members on the board.
Wayne Enterprises board, 3 of them into the sewers.
So get every available cop down there and smoke him out!
Training exercise?
I'm sorry I didn't take you seriously.
Apologize later.
How much you would pay us to let you die? I told them you have nothing.
You're broke.
They pay me more than that to keep you alive.
What do you do with the money down here? I wonder if his family's in trouble.
He will try the climb.
Man.
Of course not.
Jeez. How does that not break your back?
Yes, there is one who did. A child born in this hell. An old legend. Nothing more.
I mean, that guy is tough. Jesus.
Turn it on.
I won't do it.
You gotta kill him.
You'll kill this man and yourself, and you'll barely slow them down.
kill you guys anyway.
Well, this is exactly what Bruce was afraid of.
The next era of Western civilization.
Nuclear bomb.
Pull the core out of the reactor.
You cannot. The core will decay in a matter of months.
5.
Then it
Please.
will go off.
You didn't know that's what he won?
And for the sake of your children. Indeed, I hope it does.
He has them hostage somewhere, the whole family.
Oh, yeah. You're a cop. Detective. We're not allowed to believe in coincidence.
Oh, yeah, I told you. That's one of them. Oh,
Good ricochet.
wow, smart.
Good ricochet.
He's dead. I wonder if that's the first one he killed.
They're not making cement, they're making explosives.
Good fighting.
Match me in a Foley. They're heading into a trap. It's a training exercise.
Yeah, it's never a training exercise.
It's to watch our boys thrash Rapid City.
Yee, they're not gonna help Tom, man. Shit. Oh no.
They're gonna blow it and trap the cops underground.
Pull them out.
Quick. Oh my god, this is so depressing.
That's a lovely, lovely voice. Let the games begin.
Jesus. Like the whole underground system,
Yeah.
right? Then he actually destroyed the whole city. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Dude, this is the run of your life.
Oh. Look at this.
No escape.
How
out of
long
Gotham.
have they been working on this whole fucking city? Look at that. The mayor is dead, right? Exploded.
Yeah, they had a bomb in there in his box.
Take control of your city.
Jesus, Blake. Every cop in the city's down in those tunnels.
Yeah. They're coming to kill me. They're coming to kill me. This guy's good. Like, he's quick thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on. Come on.
Play the corners, rookie.
I mean, he's still Jim Gordon, even if he's weak.
And who is capable of disarming such a device?
Like an interview.
Thank you, good doctor. Identity of the triggerman is a mystery. People attempting to flee will trigger the button. Claim what is rightfully yours.
That is one hell of a mic drop.
Get the president on the line.
This is big. This is big. This is big.
But they can't do much because they interfere. They set off the nuke. Take out the whole city.
If one person crosses this bridge, Gotham gets blown to hell.
That sucks.
People of Gotham, we have not abandoned you.
We're on our own.
Yeah, just take the opposite of what any politician says.
They need to know I could lead. Bane's not gonna let that happen.
Yeah, that's risky.
And you'll be dead.
Jesus. Look at this.
Shining example of justice.
Just gonna tell the truth.
Harvey Dent from the words.
No.
Oh, you should not have carried that letter in writing,
Oh,
bro.
I know.
It's the madman who tried to murder my own child. All of these liars of all the corrupt.
What a way to get people to agree with you and stuff.
Gotham needed a hero.
You betrayed everything you stood for.
He did what he had to do back then.
You may face such a moment of crisis. I hope you have a friend like I did. To plunge their hands into the filth so that you can keep yours clean.
Your hands look plenty filthy to me, Commissioner.
We take Gotham from the corrupt.
But you'll be mad at him.
I can understand being mad, but I also understand why he did it under those
Yeah.
circumstances.
I think because the guy is like a Batman believer, you know.
We give it back to you, the people.
Can somebody kill him? Please?
Free the oppressed!
But if I had a family member locked up here for a small crime and wasn't allowed parole or something because of the Dent Act, it's all a lie, I would be angry.
Blood will be shed! Gotham will survive!
It's your bet. I was the prison doctor
Oh.
who incurred the displeasure of powerful people.
I want to hear more about that backstory.
Prisoners attacked Bane. The mask holds the pain at bay. They were married in secret when the warlord found out. He exiled him. She took his place in the pit.
Father would do that to his daughter.
The doctor forgot to lock the cell. The child had a friend, a protector.
Imagine to be little and have to stab someone to survive.
This is Bane's prison now. He wouldn't want this story told.
Oh,
I
that's
cannot even imagine how much that hurts. What is this guy's training?
Stay like this until you stand.
You're actually helping or torturing here. It looks so painful.
Did you not think I would return, Bruce?
Come on, not right now. Hold his head.
Once I had a wife, my great love taken from me.
Mercenary. Bane is your child.
My gosh, I did not expect this.
All your strength, resources, all your moral authority. The only victory you could achieve was a lie.
I mean, for Bruce, it's really cool. Like he put that together.
Yeah, of course, because that's all, you know, going on in his head, right?
Yeah.
No!
I'm scared of the silence they do in this movie.
This was someone's home.
Now it's everyone's home.
But what about the family who used to live here?
There's a
What
storm
happened to
coming,
that?
remember? This is what you wanted.
Were you eavesdropping on the conversation with Bruce? Or maybe they talked about that. He's like, I was dancing with Mr. Wayne and I told him there's a storm coming. So cool. He was like, what?
It's for the bus, in case there's a chance to evacuate. It's good to see you.
Blake, you be careful out there. They're hunting down cops like dogs.
I
It's a
can only
detective.
imagine.
Huh?
I can only imagine
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what people would be thinking about cops in a city like that.
Yes, he's gonna climb. I like how I can make it like such a big thing, like a ceremony
yeah,
or something
exactly.
important. I like the spirit of these people, though. Come
And
on.
he's got to be the richest guy who's ever put in here, no? Most well trained.
You have to think, yeah, how do you... Ah! Ah! Ah!
That due to your just recently broken spine, man.
He's not done. He's not done.
It could not be done.
You told me a child did it.
Forged from suffering, hardened by pain.
Yeah, very different from Bruce's childhood.
Not a man from privilege.
Well, how many of you are there?
Better not say exactly.
The less you know.
Underground number almost 3,000.
Oh, 3,000 officers.
Blow the rubble. We can make a hole big enough. I'm in contact with my partner who's down there. They're just waiting for the... What about the bomb?
They keep it on a truck. It's one of 3 we've been tracking.
Until we have the trigger man, we just track the device. Lives under a warlord? The situation is unprecedented. We can't do anything to risk...
And what could they do?
This bomb is a time bomb.
And it will go off in 23 days.
Let's move away from this location and then call it in.
Huh? Of course they're gonna kill them. Of course. Yeah. Don't kill Fox, please.
How about your schedule, Captain? And hang them where the world can see.
Plus, they
Yeah,
didn't
it's
get the
like,
message
how
out.
can you do anything? They're so on top of like, ugh. Yeah, you don't want to.
Survival is the spirit of the soul.
My soul is as ready to escape as my body.
Fear is why you fail.
No, I'm not afraid. I'm angry.
No, we do it this time. Ah!
Didn't even make it to the jump this time.
Oh.
That almost looks like another version of this pit, you know?
The most powerful impulse, the fear of death. Make the climb.
It's like, bro, I tried.
It's like his therapist.
As the child is, without the rope. Then fear will find you again.
No do-overs without the rope. It's worth watching if someone does it without the rope.
Please don't bullshit, please, oh man, please. I mean, it does make kind of a little bit of a sense. Like, in
It's
the,
life
when
or death if you do it
your
without the
body in
rope.
survival mode is stronger than
Yeah.
ever. He's really rooting for him to get out, though. He never does it. Oh, your friend.
Come on, that's no coincidence.
Yeah. You can do this. I say when people have nothing, they're like family, right? They're like a family to him already.
I mean, he can let them all out now, you know what I mean? These people who have been there who knows how many years. I want a lawyer! This is so similar to what happened in the French Revolution.
Philip Stryver, Executive Vice President of...
Man, this guy.
Someone knows how to survive.
Yeah.
Of people less powerful than him.
Become a judge.
Exile or death.
This is the evil version of cake or death.
Exile. Man in the cold...
That's just so funny.
He's had quite the criminal career, you know what I mean? Talk about a roller coaster, bro. From drug dealer to judge.
10 minutes. So no one made it.
No.
This is the cold version of Bruce's climb.
This is worse than death.
Bomb goes up tomorrow.
That fast. Shit.
Folder.
Where's Foley, damn it?
You saw what they did to those special forces. These guys run the city. The government's done a deal with them. The trigger man is gonna hit the button.
Finger on the button. That's Bane.
Yeah, like how does he not? Oh.
The family.
This only gets fixed from inside the city.
We're running out of time either way.
Keep your head down. What is that gonna do tomorrow when that thing blows?
No, that's gonna happen.
You will. You will die with your family.
How about Minster?
I can't ask you to do that.
Now! You boys know you can't come in.
We have more people! Join the team, please! They're gonna beat up a kid. I can't believe it.
Pretty generous for a thief.
I mean, it was just an apple, to be fair.
Long time no see.
Clean slate.
You trust me with that.
You get me to Lucius Fox, where they're holding him, and take me in. Save the city. But tomorrow that bomb's going off.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
Yeah, whether you like it or not, you'll all be
How's your
dead.
friend on the case?
I'm trying.
Hits 200, you give me the signal up the truck, okay?
Heads up, heads up.
This lady, she's brave.
I mean, it is her reactor, you know what I mean? I think she feels responsible in a certain way.
It's so dangerous. It's out in the open. How can they not see? See? Not that easy.
Death or...
That's all she has to say.
You have another thing coming.
Death.
Looks that way.
By exile.
I mean, come on. Why do they even have a choice at that point?
they still actually doing this? Bruce.
Picked a hell of a time to go on vacation, Mr. Wayne.
Bane wants these guys to himself.
Forget about you, Miranda.
I know.
Like your girlfriend.
You should be so lucky.
Move I make on Bane or the bomb, Trigger Man sets it off.
They don't know about this place. That's lucky.
I know.
Remember where you parked?
Fly okay? Yeah, even without the autopilot.
Come on, Gordon. Just wait a little bit. He come save you. Not everybody at once. Please. Yes. Stop. Oh.
Bane's guards are actually competent. Like, it's not easy to pull things off over
I
that.
mean, they are trained ninja. And
Yeah.
What's that?
Little calling card?
Wow. Hello, friend. Look. He doesn't deserve freedom.
Remote detonator signal to the bomb. Get it onto it before sunrise. Right hit the button when it starts. Or
No. You wait too long. Nice.
You missed the spot.
wear a mask. It's to protect the people you care about. Count to 5, then throw.
Like a little underwhelming.
No offense, but you got something bigger in that belt. Hey, thanks. Well, I might not get a chance later.
Man has some plan though. He wouldn't let us go that, smooth and easy.
I mean, the downside of announcing that you're back to give people hope is that the villains know you're back too.
Yeah, he's acting too.
The cannons have enough firepower to make a path for people.
So you gotta take over?
Wage a war to save your stuck-up girlfriend.
Start it.
Come with me. Save yourself. You've given them everything.
Not everything. Not yet.
He made it. He made it to the fight.
I love how he now the in front too. Like he stepped up.
Yeah.
Look at him. Good for you.
Not so fast. I got air support.
That easy? Oh.
I mean, he wasn't kidding about the war.
The fight!
Come on. We need a rematch. It's just like Gordon with the money in the Dark Knight.
They know. He's still stronger. How can he win
He's
this
so
fight?
Strong.
Oh! Nice! Take off this mask and punch him in the nose.
There you go. You learned a little bit about him.
Oh, those punches. Oh, jeez. Look at that
That's
punch.
your punching bag? I wonder if Bane is weaker fighting out in the sunlight, too.
Nice.
Tell me where the trigger is. You have my permission to die.
He's been waiting to say that line.
He's not the child of Ra's al Ghul. I am.
Oh!
And though I'm not ordinary.
What the fuck?
He had a daughter.
To have been killed if not for my protector, Bane.
Okay, so he never get out.
I climbed out of the pit.
What a strong girl.
Father could not accept Bane, so only a monster.
That sucks.
His only crime was that he loved me.
Please. You can do this, Gordon. You can do this. Oh my gosh. Look at him go.
The knife waits years. Slips quietly between the bones.
Gordon did it. Gordon did it. Gordon did it.
That's a Thanos snap moment, and you ruined her speech that she'd been rehearsing in the mirror for years.
No matter. We spot Gotham 11 minutes.
Get these boys to safety. You're gonna get in for kill.
Guys!
One step forward, we will shoot you.
I mean, they're just following orders, but come on.
Don't kill him. I want him to feel the heat. Goodbye, my friend.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
Nice shooting. Nice shooting.
Shoot them.
Go hide. Go hide. Oh my god, jeez. Oh no.
Alright, what a hero's death.
He redeemed himself at the end. Oh, the hero.
Imagine the fire.
Spoke too soon.
Who's that? Oh, yes.
The whole no guns thing. I'm not sure I feel as strongly about it as you do.
She's got a little Punisher in her.
She's gonna kill him. She's gonna kill him because he doesn't know. She's.
And I'm walking out. Do not shoot me. Stop walking. Going.
No! Okay, what? Nice! That's how you shoot!
Too much time looking in your rear view.
She uses so well! Nice, nice dodge.
Work on your aim.
Yes! Yay!
Thanks for the firepower.
That driver, I don't know how much they pay him.
He's good, actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
You drive. You try.
Gordon, oh my gosh, he's in the back. Careful!
Oops.
Oh my gosh, can you go and hide somewhere fast as you can, please?
Should have worn your seatbelt. Didn't your father teach you that?
Over at the reactor. The emergency flood.
They trusted
They
her,
trusted the wrong person.
Aww.
No way this bomb will be stopped.
Protection from the blast. An atom bomb. Let's let him die without hope. Come
Yeah, let's you don't give up.
My father's work is done.
I can get it out over the bay.
Oh my god, I only have 2.
Eject?
No autopilot.
But you came back here.
So did you.
I guess we're both suckers.
Oh.
I never cared who you were, but shouldn't the people know?
Hero can be anyone, even a man doing something as
Yes.
I mean, what a change in your emotions seeing that after an explosion.
You're not gonna die, man.
I see a beautiful city. Brilliant people rising from this abyss. I hold a sanctuary in their heart. In the hearts of their descendants. Far better thing that I do. Far better rest that I go to than I have ever known.
I think that's a quote from A Tale of Two Cities, famous book.
No.
You trusted me, and I failed you.
You worry this day could come.
Structure is becoming shackled, and I can't take it. No one's ever gonna know who saved an entire city.
It's the Batman.
I mean, a good replacement for Harvey's picture.
Dwayne's will was not amended to reflect his more modest estate.
He's actually dead. It's not a plot twist. It's not.
And the remainder is left in its entirety to Alfred J. The house and grounds shall be used for one purpose: housing and care of the city's at-risk and orphan.
I mean, what a legacy for the Wayne family.
You should use your full name. I like that name, Robin.
I just need to know what I could have done to fix it.
It's already been fixed 6 months ago. Bruce Wayne.
Can't leave a string of pearls on the manifest as law.
What? He's alive. He's alive. He's alive. Oh. What is Alfred gonna do without Bruce?
It's been a while since that shined in the sky.
What? Oh. Oh. He can go now. He can go home now. He'll become the next Batman, right?
Take up the mantle. I mean, that's what's implied. I mean, you're not familiar with the character of Robin, but Robin in a lot of the comics is one of Batman's sidekicks. And so him having the name Robin is, you know, kind of implying he's going to be the next vigilante hero. That's the Dark Knight Rises. That's the end of the Dark Knight trilogy.
It's a beautiful ending. And the whole last sequence of the movie is really brutal.
Yeah.
It is a very brutal thing to do of the director to trick me to go through a 10 minutes.
I'm sorry. I mean, I do think it was a very well done misdirection. I mean, because it would be a fitting ending in a lot of ways for Batman to give his life to save Gotham. It's a believable end. There's a lot of poetry in that sacrifice. But, you know, I think the satisfaction, like, for Batman to, after giving all of that, to actually be able to enjoy a life and have that, you know, just like Alfred always wanted, that is so much happier of a way for the whole, you know, story to resolve itself.
I just love the people in this movie. You know, what I love most is just after 3 movies, you see how close people are.
Yeah.
And the relationships and the history of everybody.
Yeah.
You know, those moments I think would mean anything if you haven't watched the first 2 movies.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
And it just hit you way stronger. I don't know, does Gordon know that Batman, like Bruce, still alive? I mean, Fox know, and Alfred know.
I
Gordon.
imagine, I would be surprised if Fox never shared that in confidence with Gordon sometime when they're out having coffee. You know what I mean?
They have coffee.
Well, I mean, all three of them were there at Bruce's. It was a very small, select group there at Bruce's funeral. I would imagine, he would share that with his close, the few inner circle. And even, to be honest, I mean, you could speculate a lot of what happens with, Robin, as it's revealed. Robin at the end, continuing on with the legacy of Batman. He learned from the best, but also I could totally see him working with Gordon and Fox as the new Batman, because they met each other too, and Gordon of course knows him and knows how good he is and how he could also carry on the legacy of Batman.
But yeah, like this is a long movie, but it's worth it. Like the ending is so good and it's so strong. And it's such a twist for the girl to be the villain. I did not expect that at all. Like they completely tricked me so well. And because they have her in so many like so little, and it just when she's there, it just like I don't even pay attention. Like when she first show up, I'm just like, are you just some like random business lady,
Yeah, love interest for Bruce. They hide it well.
Yeah, they hide it very well.
Yeah.
For her to be the ultimate villain. But her story was pretty sad too.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely,
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, but I love the music in this one. There's some sequence with the music, especially when he were trying to climb out of the cave.
Oh
yes,
I
love
know
that soundtrack a lot.
The
whole like everybody cheering. I don't know are they praying or something, but that soundtrack is so good.
I agree. I think that I don't know who came up with the chanting in conjunction with the music. Was that our buddy Hans Zimmer? Was that the director? Whoever came up with that. I mean, to me, that's probably my favorite scene in the whole movie is Bruce escaping. Just the editing of that, the flow of that, the build up, like you said, the sound, the music. I love the touch of the bats coming out. And we know how much what that symbolizes to Bruce, like his fear. I also think it's really cool, if you kind of connect the screenplays of all three movies. So much of Batman Begins is Bruce becoming his fear and conquering his fear. And then in this third movie, what gives him the strength to overcome his greatest challenge is to rediscover fear and just use it for his own purpose. It's almost like a better way. And so you can never fully conquer fear, but you can just use it as a tool to do good things. I think that's a pretty epic, lesson and just so well done,
Yeah. And it's just so touching too because they make the prison community, like I said, the reaction, it feels so like close.
Yeah.
And the people care about each other, and not like they know each other for a little bit of time, but they care because, it's not to be too negative, but when people in the same situation, and especially when they don't have much in their life, like I feel like they care for other people more.
Yeah. What'd you think of Bane as the new roided out villain taking on Batman?
I mean, he's really wild. I think he's really evil. I say I don't know. I don't want to compare him to the Joker, but he's so like he kills so many people and he's just so violent.
Yeah.
It's like cold-blooded. The way he kills so brutal too. Just shoot people. I don't know. He slap the neck and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I feel bad when I listen to the story, like when she told the story, and I feel bad for him and for her because for them, like in the all little world, like they've been through tragedy, but just seeing him kill people and how he treats people, it's just kind of hard for me to feel bad for him.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like he must have had some goodness in him to like protect the child in the prison, but what he's turned into in this quest for revenge, is obviously so monstrous. But I do like how he's very different from the Joker. I mean, like in he's such a contrast. The Joker is not physically imposing and powerful. He's psychological and messes with Batman that way in almost a moral struggle. Bane is he is the physical presence that is Batman's match or greater than Batman physically. And then I think he's much more of a true believer. I mean, I think the Joker is kind of like a dog chasing cars. It's like he's doing it for the fun, and he has a philosophy, but it's
He
not. He's like, is he a true believer? I don't know. Like, it's a game to him.
He is his own believer.
I think exactly. I think so.
But Bane is, like you say, the true believer.
He's like a religious fanatic,
that
kind of
cult.
Yeah.
You know, to
Ra's al Ghul. I'm probably mispronouncing it myself. I think the movie they say a Ra's al Ghul, but I've heard people say in the comments it's not pronounced that way. But I don't know.
I mean, you know what we.
Liam Neeson, Liam Neeson from Batman Begins.
Yeah, and you have to respect that guy for, you know, creating a cult where people would believe in it so much, and even after 10 years, probably 8 to 10 years, he passed away. It continued.
Exactly.
It's like the idea stay. It never died, and she died. But did we kill everybody, or there's still people from his cult going to come back later? And I believe that
they're gonna go door to door like violent Mormons, like join the Church of Ra's al Ghul.
Such a strong, you know, group of believers. You know?
Yeah.
And they are like so loyal.
Exactly, like very different from the Joker. Like the Joker is so abusive towards his men, and not that Bane didn't abuse his men and kill them, but they're like true believers. They are like, they drank the Kool-Aid. It's almost like showing the terror, the danger of a fundamentalist group as opposed to a mob. You know what I mean? It feels like they're there for the revolution more so than just the spoils. But a lot of the plot of this movie, not to go all history buff, but just have to say a little bit because I do like that aspect of it, is very heavily inspired by the French Revolution. Even like the speech that Bane gives freeing people from Blackgate Prison has direct parallels to those events in history. The storming of the Bastille, I believe, if I remember my high school class correctly. But like even the speech and things that he's given of just rallying the people to kill the wealthy and the rich, you know what I mean? Which in a certain way, does it prove Joker right? That when the chips are down, the people eat each other?
It does.
You know?
It does prove that. I think that it's just the sad truth of society.
That it hangs by a thread?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we are very vulnerable. And we are just, you know, as human beings. That's why there's no heroes, you know? Like, it's not easy to be a hero. Like, everybody is really weak. And people, a lot of us are kind of just selfish and just want for ourselves.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's why we have heroes like Batman or Gordon or Robin who think for others and not themselves.
Yeah, they actually care. They're actually thinking of the good of the whole city. It's rare, you know?
Yeah.
Like Bruce said at the fundraiser, like most of these people are here for their own ego. I think that's the sad truth. And you know, there is a level understandable resentment. Not that it's okay to just kill rich people, obviously, but you can understand like people in a struggling city who have very few options. The second they have an opportunity to take out their anger and to take by force something that they feel like has been unfair, it's, you know, all it takes a little bit push. Like the madness. You have someone like Bane who's like gives you permission to just go crazy. People can go crazy, you know.
That's what I like about these Batman movies, like the message that they put in the movie, you know.
Yeah.
It's like just a commentary on society and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. Really touching. I love Alfred in this movie. And I think this is one of the strongest, you know, to feel like their relationship and how much they care for each other, you know.
The scenes with Alfred and Bruce, I feel like Alfred could have been in the movie more, but like his scenes with Bruce are so moving and heartbreaking too, you know.
Yeah. The actor who played Alfred,
Michael Caine.
He is amazing because when you see him talking, it's just like, I believe it. This is not a performance. It's just like in his eyes and in the way like he's shaking in his voice. It's just like it's just I can't stand watching it.
No, I 100% agree. I mean, he is so good. Just delivers on the next level. And I feel like he levels up pretty much every Batman movie. I also love how there's so many you know, there's connections to the first Batman Begins, obviously, with like the continuation of Ra's al Ghul. I like how they used the line which they had in the original. I don't know if this was the grand plan all along, but of him having a great love that he lost. It's like, Bruce, you should have asked a follow-up question instead of just warming up by the fire. Like, tell me more. Tell me more. Did you have kids? Who was this lady? You might have uncovered the truth about Bane and Talia earlier. But connecting too with obviously the whole lie that, you know, Alfred gave to Bruce, lying about Rachel, and then, you know, the lie that Gordon had with Harvey Dent, and just the price of that, you know, also really bad luck that he carried around the speech. But still, it's like there is a price for lying, you know what I mean? And for building even something good with good intentions on a falsehood.
Yeah. And it's also really meaningful that when Bruce is in the prison and he see Ra's
al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul.
I call him Ra by his last name. And he was saying like everything you fight for end up in a lie, you know? It's like that's just how disappointed, like how in that moment Bruce realized, you know, the damage. And just I feel like he think himself as a failure in the moment.
Oh,
know?
exactly.
Just, like, everything he done in so many years, he lost everything. Basically. Yeah. Oh, we need to talk about the girl.
Who, Talia al Ghul or Catwoman?
Catwoman. Is she Catwoman?
That's Catwoman, yeah.
She's Catwoman?
Yeah. So she's very famous as like a Batman character, kind of a villain, but also usually has a romantic tension with Batman, you know. I don't think there's been a good Catwoman standalone movie, but she's just very famous as like, kind of like the Joker. It's like a very famous villain, Catwoman, very famous villain / you know, love interest whole thing, you know.
Yeah, I really like her.
Yeah, she was really good.
Yeah. I think that their dynamic is really good too. Like their chemistry is strong.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed when he slept with the other lady, the true villain. I was like,
"You're like, what happened to Selena Kyle?
I know.
You forget about her. You forgot about the dance."
I was like,
he was thinking of his
Lambo.
I
was thinking at the end. I was like, okay, so if everything's good, like, who's gonna choose? You have two women.
We have a little Twilight situation.
Good thing the other one is just
Who's
bad.
Jacob in this scenario?
No, but let's do it. If she's not a villain, then what's gonna happen? Like, you gonna dump her after you sleep with her?
No,
with Catwoman?
no.
Or are you gonna stay with her and then leave Catwoman?
Bruce is a good man, so he would get married to Talia and have an affair 10 years from now. No,
that's a very good man.
Just kidding. I mean, Bruce was a little bit blinded by love. You know, that what I do actually like is the screenplay leaves a lot of hints, and there's a lot of lines that Talia says to Bruce where you can tell she's thinking, like, you don't know what I mean by saying this, but I'm gonna hate your guts. Like, there's when he says to her, like, I won't forget you. And she's like, I know you won't, or something like that. You know, so she's thinking, like, that's right, you're not gonna forget me when I fucking knife you. I had to sleep with you to get close, but I'm gonna pay you back. Also, did Bane, who was in love with Talia, did she tell him, like, I'm gonna sleep with Bruce so he trusts me? Excuse me? What? You know, was he okay? Did he sign off on that part of the terrorist plan? I don't know if he did. I'm gonna point out some things that I think are a little bit funny. I'm a fan of this movie. I'm also a defender. This movie, of the 3 Christopher Nolan movie, gets the most criticism, where people are like, oh, this doesn't make sense, and if you look at it this way, why would the character do this, and they wouldn't have survived. And I'm not going to say all those criticisms are invalid, you know, but, you know, I think almost all the movies that I like, you can nitpick and point out plot details if you look closely. I could list off top box office earners, best reviewed things. Virtually none of them are free from little plot holes and things like that, you know. So if you criticize this movie like, oh, it wasn't as exciting as The Dark Knight or something like that, totally fair. But people who point out all the little plot holes that can't enjoy it, that's definitely not me. I mean, I just think you look at the production value as a whole, you look at the performances, you look at the epic scale of it, you look at the emotions, the excitement, you know, the music. It's like, it's a great movie, you know what I mean? You don't have to love every little detail. But there are a few things I just have some questions about. First of all, I just love to imagine what's going on, okay? Right before Bruce flies away, and Catwoman's like, you're going to use the autopilot and eject or something. He's like, no autopilot, right? It's like when they met up afterwards, and he's like, just kidding, I did autopilot. Like, she must have been so mad, right? Like,
no, but he has a reason, babe.
Why?
to kill off Batman, so people believe that Batman is gone.
I understand that. Yeah. But couldn't he have whispered to her, like, I can't let them know, but I have autopilot. Boom, you know what I mean? Like, couldn't they have leaned in and we'd be like, what did they
I
say?
will punch you for a few
I
times.
mean, I'm joking. That would have been so cheesy. Like, they do in the ending montage,
but
they
he
show
should've
that.
winked, like,
Yeah.
Walk away.
You know what I mean? I want to see that first conversation where she's like, you lied to me? I literally asked you to your face. You said no autopilot. It's going to be a dramatic return. You don't understand, Celine. You know. Also, I saw this from a different movie reviewer, so I won't take credit for it. But, you know, Gordon, like when he reveals to Gordon, which I think is a touching moment. I like it in the movie, but if you think about it, he's like, you could be a hero giving a boy a little cloak one time. And Gordon is like, thinking back, like, how many years that one boy, that one time I gave the call. Like, what if he gave it to multiple kids? You know what I mean? That one gesture, it's like, I did it to no kids. No, that orphan, I left him alone. No, that kid, nope, nothing. That kid, that girl I saved from that, no, I didn't give her anything. I wanted my coat. But Bruce. It was that. Yes, Bruce.
It did take him a little bit of time.
There's a little delay. And look, maybe, to be fair, maybe he does a lot of work, but he very rarely comforted the family. You know what I mean? So he just remembered that one time with Bruce.
To be fair, that is a really big event. That is a big family.
That's
And
true.
they
He
are
was
the
a celebrity.
Most,
Yeah,
the most
yeah.
powerful person in Gotham. So if you give a code to the boy,
That's a
you
good
should
point.
remember.
That's a good
So I defend Gordon.
Okay, you're right.
And it's like, who else have the power to do all that?
Yeah, that's
Like,
true. There's
you-
other reasons why you would connect the dots and
Yeah.
be like, oh yeah, it's Bruce, of course. But anyways, like I say that, you know, I say that in good fun because,
Yeah.
you know, like I said, I could go on. I could talk about Avengers Endgame. I could talk about movies, you know, The Lord of the Rings. I could talk about Star Wars. Like every epic big movie, like if you approach it with a cinema sins mentality, you're gonna be like, well, this doesn't make sense because of this. But to me, like I have no
to
problem
make
having
a
a
movie
ton
like
of fun
this,
with
you
this
know,
movie. You know?
There's so many things to appreciate. There's no
Yeah.
point to nitpick on like the small little details.
Yeah. To me, it's just like this is a very satisfying final chapter of the story with an ending that I really like. The middle chapter of the book was the most exciting. You know what I mean? But that doesn't make the book bad. You know what I mean? Like this was the wrap up. This was the conclusion that connected, you know, the storylines and the themes of all three. I was on the edge of my seat and the most entertained in the middle, but that doesn't mean, you know, that's most movies, honestly. So many movies I'm more interested in the middle fight scene than the very ending. So that's kind
I
of
mean, this movie is like like you said, the ending is really strong, and I think they did all the emotional bit in the movie is really well done.
Yeah.
Like I think this is the one that you feel the most, even though throughout the movie there's like it's not like non-stop action or anything.
Yeah.
Like is that no non-stop action? We don't see a lot of Batman in action.
Yeah.
But it's just a movie where you can sit back and just feel it, the tension, like the emotion, what he's been going through.
Yeah.
It's such a really different journey for Batman as the other two movies.
It is.
You know,
It
it's
is.
it's similar to Iron Man 3 when Tony is out of his suit.
Yes, it
basically
is a little
going on
bit, yeah.
himself.
Like at your lowest point,
Yeah.
kind of. It's his low point. It's like the darkest
It's
night before the
more,
dawn, and it's him
yeah.
overcoming, you know, coming back, overcoming an opponent physically stronger, you know.
And learn a new lesson in life.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really different journey that we're going into this movie.
Yeah.
And if you're going in expecting non-stop action, you're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
Because it's not that kind of movie. It's way more than that. It's way more than just an action movie.
No, I agree. I
So
100%
rich.
agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still would love to know if there was a script written with the Joker still being alive and what role would he play?
No. Joker and this group together, no way you're gonna defeat them. They're too good.
But I mean, how would the third movie end differently? You know what I mean? Like, would Bane
maybe
even be a
Bruce
villain? You think Joker just wins and ends with like a shot of him and Bane like walking hand to hand with the city burning behind them? Like, would we have Catwoman if Joker was like? I feel like there would be a lot of characters if the Joker was still in this movie because this movie is already very dense and quite long. So I feel like the story itself would be quite
Would it
different.
be a little, like a totally different story, maybe?
I think so,
Or
but
maybe I think there's a character that I would take out.
that's what I think
That
so
would be
too. Like
Bane.
either Robin, Bane,
Bane.
Talia. You think Bane
Because
would be
Bane
out?
is the face of the villain until the end.
Yeah.
It's like who she's gonna use, if she
But-
need a tool.
But I don't think Joker would work with her. That's the only thing. Like the
No,
dynamic.
I guess so.
Like I don't think Joker is like on board with Ra's al Ghul. I think he'd be entertained seeing someone do that. I would be so curious. I don't know if Christopher Nolan's ever spoken about it. I don't think he
Maybe
has.
Joker would turn good. Joker, he loved Batman in a way. It's like, well, we can be friends, and we're gonna.
He finds religion in jail.
We're gonna defeat her together, and then I can go crazy again later.
Oh my god! I actually don't know. I don't think there's any comic book storyline where the Joker teams up with Batman, but that would be hilarious. But I wonder if it would be totally different. Like, would it not? Would it be like not even have the revolution and the takeover of the city? Like I don't think they had a script written, but I'm sure that Christopher Nolan had a general idea of or would there be 4 movies? I don't think so though. I think he always wanted to do 3 and then just quit. Like he didn't want to continue doing more superhero movies. But oh well, we'll just have to speculate because I don't think he's ever talked about it. He probably never will.
This movie is good. I think I love having Catwoman, using Batman equipment that's really fresh, even though like those are the things we've seen Batman do all the time.
Yeah.
And so to see somebody else in action, that's cool.
It helps mix it up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and the new jet, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And then we have Robin. I think he's a really good character.
Yeah,
They
I really
develop
liked what
his
they did with him too.
Yeah, they develop his character really well.
It reminded me a little bit of there's a bit of a stretch. He's very different in personality, but a little bit of the arc similar to Dirty Harry, like throwing away the badge at the end and like feeling restricted and losing faith in this structure for justice.
Yeah, I think in the end, he, after the officer on the side of the bridge, refused to let them go. He's I think he's tired of taking an order.
I agree.
He doesn't like that system.
He sees the flaws in like following the rules blindly. He needs to like make decisions on his own and use his judgment.
Yeah, I like that character.
Yeah, I do too.
He's good, and the actor does a good job too. And it's such a well casting for that character because he's not like a strong guy. He's not like appearance wise, like he's not look like Batman,
bodybuilder,
like,
yeah.
or a Bane who's like, oh yeah, he's half the physical.
Yeah.
But he more like a smart guy.
Yeah.
He's quick thinking and he act and he brave and yeah, I like this movie a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. But that is The Dark Knight Rises. Hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. Like I said, you want to watch along the full reaction with us, that is on Patreon. We also just reacted to Batman the Mask of the Phantasm. If you want to check out any more DC animated movies, let us know what we should check out in the comments down below. And we will be continuing with the older version of Batman, the one with Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. That's going to be out on the channel next week. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to see that. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.